Do you have to be a platform to spin out a platform business? And the answer is no. Linear enterprises also have a different set of advantages, right? And not all platform opportunities are made the same.
It's just you have to think about your business, what your core strengths are, how you differentiate in the market in a different way.
If platform conglomerates are kind of in a league of their own, what's the thing? Let's go really far out. Not 5 years, but 10 years, 15 years. As this methodology continues, and you have more and more platform conglomerates, what is the macroeconomic shift which could actually try to rival platform conglomerates, or at least make it a more competitive environment outside of just platform conglomerates competing with platform conglomerates?
Right.
And I think that is what is right now a huge vacuum of the large linear enterprises, Netflix included, to figure out how they could be spinning out platforms.
Yep.
And that really, I think, is probably one of the biggest missed opportunities or biggest opportunities in the next 10 or 20 years, is to say, why is it only that platforms, just because, do you have to be a platform to spin out a platform business? And the answer is no.
Right. You still have assets, if I'm a big linear business, that I could use to go spin out a platform company. It's just you have to think about your business, what your core strengths are, how you differentiate in the market in a different way than you typically have done historically. Yes. So there's a shift involved.
In a very different way. I would argue, net, all things kept equal, it's easier if you have a dominant platform to spin out another platform. Okay? It's easier. But it doesn't mean that just because you are a linear enterprise that you aren't able to also spin out a platform. It just means it's harder.
There's a transformation process there.
That said, I will say that linear enterprises also have a different set of advantages, right? And not all platform opportunities are made the same. So, even if you're in the same industry, but you have one platform business and one linear business, and you're competing, let's say in the media industry, right? You actually have different footing. You have a different foundation that you could go after. Doesn't mean that you're all going to go after the same platform opportunity. You have different strengths and weaknesses, but you still have plenty of platform opportunities.
You've seen linear companies trying to compete with these platforms fail is when they basically just try to imitate the scale of the platform without actually embracing the business model, understanding why it is that size, how it got so successful. So you've seen this in media, is why I brought this up, where you have, for example, Verizon that made a bunch of acquisitions in media. Like, we're going to create an ad network that's going to compete with Google and Facebook. Now they're winding that down, selling all the stuff off. They recently sold off, Tumblr? And that strategy didn't work because basically they were saying, we're just going to get big. And there was no coherent platform strategy behind how you're actually going to spin out and get some unique content and build network effects and things that actually make these businesses work at such scale successfully.
Use their existing advantages properly to increase their chance of success. Hi, this is Alex Mozed. Thanks for joining us on Winner Take All. If you enjoyed the content today, which I bet you did, please comment, subscribe, and definitely message me on Twitter when we're doing live streams. Also, please note, all opinions expressed about stocks or public companies on the show are exactly that, opinions. This is not investment advice. Don't act on it. WisdomTree licensed Applico's Platform Insights data product to aid in the creation of the PLAT ETF. Thanks for joining us.